Nithyananda and welcome. This is Maya for eNNews from Jnanapitam Ashram in Bidadi. Today is Monday, October 17, 2011. Let's take a quick look at NTV headlines. In the Bhagavad Gita Satsang, Swamiji expounds on the true purpose of yoga to bring us back inside ourselves.
Functioning based on this calculation of what I receive, I'll call that mental setup as the prison.
One-day workshop, Patanjali Immersion in Los Angeles, Arunachala. Diwali, known as Festival of Lights, is just around the corner. Online webinar, Kundalini Awakening, experience the extraordinary on 29th October. And now for the main news. At the Jnanapitam Ashram this morning, Pratyaksha Pada Puja was offered to the Swamiji's holy feet, followed by Bhagavad Gita Satsang Swamiji. In today's talk on Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verse 46 and 47, Swamiji expounds on the true purpose of yoga to bring us back inside ourselves. Due to our conditioning, most of our life experience is externalized. When we awaken to the understanding that we are eternally complete, we cease to depend on our surroundings for pleasure or to fear the grief they might create. Swamiji then discusses verse 47, which he says is the most important verse in the entire Gita. Krishna exhorts Arjuna to make the decision to work for the sake of work, rather than for outcome. When we focus on rewards for our work, we develop discontent and we limit our creativity. The only way to change the inevitable suffering generated by this attitude is to feel the living energy overflowing from our body. Focusing on that joy, we avoid creating a living death for ourselves.
Constantly, I remind you, constantly, I put you back to yourself. I tell you, for the person who is feeling connected, who has a vidarka, nothing else can give more joy. There is no other heavenly pleasure except this. Sitting every day with Master, soaking into that knowledge, into the experience. Bhagavad Gita has two components, a portable knowledge, management technique, political strategy planning, techniques for health. Bhagavan is even teaching how to sleep. Just try for 2 months without planning or calculating how much you get it back. Go on giving love, courtesy, help, service. Decide. Please understand, 100% of you are in a frozen prison of this calculation of giving and taking. This one thing, if it becomes part of your life, you are liberated. Sit with this one sacred secret from this verse. But this verse is a huge treasure trove. Every day I am going to get more and more treasure out of this one verse.
If you missed any of the talks, you can watch it again on NTV or download these discourses from our website nithyananda.org. And Bhagavad Gita in Tamil is telecast every day at 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. Indian Standard Time. In our Vedic temple of Los Angeles, Arunachala, Patanjali Immersion, Patanjali, who is the father of yoga, was conducted on Sunday, October 16th, 10 a.m. until 8:30 p.m., celebrating over 3,000 years of yoga from the teachings of Patanjali. The workshop is designed for you to discover who was Patanjali, deepen your knowledge of yoga, experience and express pure bhakti. And as we already mentioned, celebration, meditation, dance, authentic Vedic rituals were not missing. Swamiji blessed all the participants of the webinar. And we would like to remind you about online webinar Kundalini Awakening, Experience the Extraordinary, on 29th October 2011, 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time. The webinar is conducted by Swamiji himself. For millennium, the mystical experience of Kundalini Awakening has been recognized as the fastest pathway to higher consciousness and enlightenment. Swamiji is the person in the world to explain and demonstrate scientifically how Kundalini energy is awakened and affects consciousness. He has awakened Kundalini in people who have never met him during video conferences up to 9,000 miles away with just one transfer of energy. This proves that the Kundalini awakening energy is available to everyone beyond time and space with the right conditions. For information and to register, visit us at nithyananda.org, or you can write to us at webinars@nithyananda.org. Diwali, known as Festival of Light, is just around the corner. Only 8 days to go. This year, 5 days Festival of Diwali starts on October 26th. It is the most joyful event of the year for people in India and the Indian communities around the world. Diwali celebrates the victory of the good over the evil and light over darkness. The festival of sweets, gifts, fireworks and firecrackers will be very soon. So why not starting early and planning ahead of the festivities for the greatest celebration of the year? Make the Diwali 2011 Festival of Lights a very special one, not only for your family but also for yourself. Come and join Jnanapitam celebrating Diwali, Festival of Light. And that's all from us for tonight. Before we end our news, let's hear a quote from Swamiji. Thoughts cannot survive the arrow of your watchfulness, so be watchful at all times. Thank you for joining us and tune in for tomorrow's updates on NTV. Nithyananda.